bit of action right to start with. We're going right up into this range through a private station called Black Forest Station. It's a rough, quite steep track up and down a bit, very spectacular, good views back down the valley. The whole track was put in to put the power pylons through from the dam. There's a dam just here, we're going to cross the dam. Through Black Forest, yeah, we get to the end, and then we go up Lake Pukaki, the riverbed. So we call it the baby head track, so Ken's already laughing. Really big, we call them ghoulies, rocks this big, the size of a baby's head. So yeah, for a section of probably 30 kilometres, but there's one section of that, and it's just quite rough, bang, bang, bang. You're going to get your bones rattled. And then we're going to pop out of there at Lake Pukaki, which is pretty spectacular. Hopefully all the cloud is gone. There's a massive view right up the blue turquoise lake with Mount Cook in the background. It's an amazing view. And then we go upside of that lake and across to Tekapo. And then we're going to end up in Fairlie for lunch. So, and then yeah, after lunch, it's a fair bit of highway just to get back up to Christchurch. So there's just a lot of highway riding. There's options to do lots of offshoot gravel. So that's our A route. But if we're all feeling a bit weary and sick of the gravel and just want to get back, we could switch to B route.
Welcome to day 5. I hope you've caught up with days 1 to 4. If not, do yourself a favour and check them out. While you're at it, if you are enjoying my videos and adventures, please give us a like and subscribe, and come join me on my adventures. Here we are, riding across Lake Benmore Dam Wall. Lake Benmore is New Zealand's largest artificial lake and part of the Waitaki River. The dam wall, and hence the dam, was created in the 1960s. Isn't this stunning? Steve heads off to lead us into the Black Forest Station, which is a private property. I could have spent ages taking in this view, but most of our attention was on keeping our bikes on the track, as the alternative was dire. It's always a bit surreal, riding through the clouds. In this shot, you can see the dam wall in the distance from where we started the climb.
Thank you. Oh wow, look at it right up there. It's amazing. How good is this?
Hey farmer! This track through Black Forest Station is stunning. Such a contrast from the rugged mountains we've just climbed up through from the dam. Here we are, crossing the Tekapo River. Recall from earlier in the video, Steve introduced the baby head track. This is what he was alluding to, and this was just the start of it. Definitely a bone shaker. These little hills were a welcome respite from the relentless pounding from the rock tracks through the riverbed. What a stunning backdrop. This was the last bit of the Baby Head track and it nearly brought me unstuck. This beautiful sight over Lake Pukaki was a welcome relief after that last 30 kilometres through the riverbed. Isn't this just a totally amazing spot? Lush green grass, gravel roads, turquoise lake and snow-covered mountains. Doesn't get much better than that. Straight ahead of me is Oraki, or Mount Cook, the highest mountain in New Zealand at 3,724 metres. Oraki in Maori means cloud piercer. Thanks Andre for this awesome image of me. Love it. I recall feeling a bit sad to be heading away from these stunning mountains and maybe only seeing them in my mirrors.
Hello. You the last?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's go.
From one turquoise lake to another. Here we are arriving at Lake Tekapo. This is the Church of the Good Shepherd, built as a memorial to the pioneers of this region, and is New Zealand's most photographed church, for obvious reasons.
It's just a wombat walk plane.
Fairlie was a stunning town and a great spot for a bakery lunch. Never seen such a busy bakery. How pretty is that? After lunch, we were heading back north towards Christchurch, and I think we all knew that we were on the last leg of our epic ride around the South Island. Even though we were well out of the mountains, the scenery was spectacular, and fortunately took a heap of gravel roads as well as some highway.
Right, Steve? Right. Yeah. All good.
Abe chose to have an easier day today and took the highway from our overnight and caught up with us just around the corner from where we finished.
An amazing week. This is one that's going to go down in the books. You know, it was one of our favourites. You know, with the wombats here again and some new wombat faces, that's pretty amazing. But the Americans, you guys are wicked riders.
Yeah.
Hats off to you guys, eh? Like,
We had a damn fine time.
Absolutely.
Awesome. You're a legend, mate.
Yep.
Smashing it.
Cheers.
Yeah, no, just appreciate it, guys. Everyone for coming over and making a great week. Sensational. And obviously, Bubby, legend, mate. Those posts already, you know, I can tell there's going to be a pretty cool story coming under the back one of these days. So, really looking forward to that. See what you come up with.
Thanks for having us, mate. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, it's great times, eh? Such good times.
Cat Band, legend, mate. Thanks for helping out where you did. And, thanks for joining the crew and spreading the good word.
Very, very grateful, just from my perspective, you know, for you to share your part of the world with me. I'm very grateful. It was fantastic, and to be with a great group of people. Just, you know, I've always said adventures are great, but the memories are made with the people you travel with and the people you meet. So thanks to everybody. I've had a fantastic 5 days. So thanks to one and all.
What a ride! It was truly an amazing experience, and one that I would love to do again soon. New Zealand is such an epic place to explore, and there is no better way than on a bike. What a week we all had, from start to finish. Thanks to Steve, Andre, Max and all the Ultimate Adventure Moto guys for delivering this awesome experience in such a professional way. The bikes were very well maintained and presented, and everything ran like clockwork. I have no hesitation in recommending them. Again, thanks for following my 5-day Southern Passes tour of New Zealand. I trust you've enjoyed the ride, and I look forward to you joining me on the next adventure. Cheers.